Now let's review the submission of assignments. Assignments are going to be uploaded into a Dropbox clearly labeled in Angel by the due date and the time of the assignment, which always will be Eastern Standard Time, okay? I'm going to disable everything after the deadlines, so make sure that you've given yourself enough time to complete an assignment. There really shouldn't be a reason not to have the time because I'm going to open the modules up well in advance so that you can actually get ahead and would be able to kind of move forward rather quickly and complete the class at your own pace with the exception of the team assignments. So there should be no reason for late assignments. If, however, you have a problem, you need to let me know well in advance, okay? All right, you can follow the course schedule to determine the date when the assignments are due, and as I explain in another video, I kind of take you through that course schedule. That's going to be kind of your guideline for everything. Once the assignments are received, I'm going to actually get feedback to you within 2 days of submission. We only have 6 weeks here, so we're going to have to move kind of rapidly. So I'm going to make sure you get feedback at a reasonable time. I do ask when you are submitting to Angel that you make sure you submit as either a Word document, which is preferred, a PDF, or a plain text document. If you're creating documents that have odd extensions, like there's a fake Word program that creates a .pages extension, please convert them into Word or PDF or even plain text before you submit them, okay? Don't give me funky extensions I can't open. In terms of the quizzes, everything is in Angel. It's clearly labeled and posted. Again, follow the course schedule to understand when things must be submitted. You're going to have, for every chapter, you will have a quiz and a medical record activity that have to be submitted through Angel. They're clearly labeled. You should read the chapter. In terms of the quizzes, they are timed. The multiple choice quizzes are timed. You must read the material. Even though everything's open book and open note, you won't have enough time to look things up. So you have to know the material well to be able to do well. Okay? We're not going to review all the chapter material, as I've told you a few times in these intro materials. You have to make sure that you read. Rely on that textbook. It's a very good textbook, so make sure that you have reviewed all the material before you take the quizzes. In terms of grading policies, like I said, everything's open book and open note. Quizzes are going to cover the chapter material. It's pretty straightforward, but they'll also contain questions related to the medical document assignments, for instance. All right. I'm only going to do makeups if there is a medical or family-related emergency. It's a summer course. It is jam-packed. We're moving quickly, and we're not going to really have a lot of time for makeups. So you really do have to let me know if something comes up as soon as you possibly can. In terms of academic dishonesty, hey guys, just don't do it, okay? You're all bright. You're all capable of this. If you weren't, you wouldn't be here. You don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with this. Nobody likes having to deal with academic dishonesty. However, if I do have to deal with it, I will follow university policy. And there are a couple of links in the class that you can check on this. I'm actually going to ask you, I'll tell you right now, I'm going to ask you to give me some of this information in your first quiz. So make sure you've reviewed the policy and you know your rights and you know what you need to do. Sometimes people don't understand when they get into trouble with academic dishonesty that what they did was dishonest. I think in this class it's pretty obvious, right? If you do have a disability that makes it difficult to access the materials, you can request modifications and reasonable accommodations in this course. And so what you need to do is refer to the information on this link or contact our disability specialist in the Office of Student Affairs in Reed. Okay, and the phone number here is included for you. Now, most of you really are probably interested in the course breakdown in the class. So, there are 1,000 points total in the class. 320 of those points come from the 16 multiple choice quizzes that you'll be taking over the course of the semester. Another 275 come from the group VoiceThread project that I'll talk about in just a minute. You're going to have 11 medical record activities that you'll have to complete. There are 4 voice threads that I have created that you must comment on, and you can earn 80 points for making those comments. You're going to have an individual pathology consultation letter. Okay, so the consultation letter, that's where I've told you in a couple of different videos that you're going to have to take a pathology report and create a letter that you would send to another doctor. You will be able to contribute to a group project that's worth 25 points. Okay, the team project breakdown. We have 5 milestones that you'll have to meet. And I'm going to ask you to do this stepwise so we make sure that we get everything in appropriately. All right.